to my channel. I'm Auntie Tay. If you guys are new here, that's who I am, and if you're not, welcome back. All right, today I am featuring my bling, and everyone loves the bling, I know, and I racked my brain on how to do this tutorial, and when I've nailed it, I was so excited, and I kind of went a little crazy, and so you might see a couple more tutorials of specific ways that I also used this technique with Ariel and Rapunzel, and then I can't promise you that I'll probably come out with more because it's so fun and addicting and really cool. So this is going to be featuring a new product that we're going to be carrying on shopauntitay.com, as well as the bling. I'm going to show you a couple different ear colors, but you are not limited, girl. You or guy, you can do as many colors as you want. You can get crazy with these things. So this is just the technique of how to do it. Once you know the technique, there is no stopping you. Just keep going, all right? So let's get going. All right, guys, we are going to be using this new product that I found, and I'm going to be carrying it on shopauntitay.com pretty soon. It is by Diamond Dots, and if you guys don't know what Diamond Dots are, it's super cool, and they just released a blank background that you can use. This is the grid background, but they also have the freestyle non-grid background, which you can also do for this as well. So what we need to do to make blinged Mickey ears with this is to cut out 2 squares that is big enough to go over the outsides of our template. If you want to know more about making our template or basic Mickey ear tutorials, I have those on my channel, and they're also in the description as well. So the key to making these is you need a stretchy fabric for the back, and you'll see why in a little bit. And you're gonna need 2 pieces, one for the back of each ear, and then you'll also need felt, which is really important as well. So just cut a piece of felt that's large enough for the entire ear as well. Again, you're gonna need 2 of these. So in the end, you're gonna need 2 pieces of felt, 2 pieces of stretchy fabric, 2 squares of the sticky backing Diamond Dots product, and then your template for the sewing portion. Okay, so we're gonna lay those out like this. We're gonna put our felt down first. And again, this is really important, and it took me a long time to figure this out, but I did, and I stand by this. Okay, then the sticky part, shiny side up, then your fabric, right side down, then your pattern. And you wanna make sure every piece of it is on the outside of the pattern. It goes from the top to the bottom to the sides, and all the pieces go to the outsides. And then we're going to pin all of these together. It can be kind of difficult to get through them, but once you get it through there, that's all you've got to do, and then they stay together really well. It's one of the reasons why we are using the felt. It helps with stabilization when we stuff it, and it also helps with stabilization when we sew it. So now we're going to put the felt side down and use the template as our guide to sew around the template slowly. So just back stitch at one end and go all the way around. I just use a straight stitch, and I do like to set my straight stitch to about a 2. I like it to be close enough together because you'll see it needs to perforate the plastic in the next step, but not super close together because it will potentially cut through this, and we don't want that to happen. So once we have this sewn, we'll pull the template off and we cut around very close but not super close to it. And this is why you need the stretchy fabric, because it needs to be able to stretch completely around when you turn it right sides out, because the plastic and the Diamond Dots product is not very pliable, so the fabric basically has to work around it. And then we want to get that nice circular shape going by working it fully inside out. And then you can pull the plastic off. Like I said, it perforates it when you sew it, so there will be a little tiny bit of plastic in the sewn part, but you're not going to see that, obviously. So I'm going to use my Recollections tray, which I'm absolutely in love with for when I'm blinging things, because it makes cleanup so much easier, especially for the last step of this, which is a game changer. Okay, so we're gonna pull our plastic off, and the sticky part will be exposed. And I'm gonna outline this with the largest crystal. This is the SS20 that I'm using in here. The color that I'm using on this one is our red cyan, which is probably going to be one of our top sellers because it is so pretty, which you will see in this video. It is hard to capture on video, but at the same time, it still shows you how blingy it actually is. It's completely stunning. Okay, so I'm, to save time and product, not going to bling the entire ear. I'm gonna put my bow over this ear anyways, so I'm going to kind of outline where the bow goes to and then just kind of behind where the bow lays. So it will outline it to kind of keep all the crystals together, but at the end I don't necessarily want to cover the entire ear because it's kind of pointless. The bow is going to cover it anyways, and so I just want to use that as kind of like a guide. So I accidentally picked up a little crystal. I just put it in the middle to kind of store it for later. But so I made this little line, and then that's my guide, and I'm just going to fill this in completely with our rhinestones. So I'm going to move over all the crystals and just put this inside the Recollections tray so that I have less space to have to move. And then I'm just going to fill this in. I actually watched a movie while I did this. It didn't take me very long. I was able to do 3 pairs of Mickey ears in just a couple hours. So if anybody's wondering, and one batch will cover an entire pair of ears. So in our multi-size packs, and this color will be released in also only if you just want the SS16 or the SS20, you can get those as well on shopauntie.com. Now you're gonna notice there's gaps in this, and I racked my brain and I realized, wow, we have glitter in like every single color we have bling. So I tried this technique and fell in love with it. I just dumped glitter all over this and voila, it fixed it. So again, you'll probably want the blank background of the diamond dots so that you don't have the grid in the background, but the fine glitter covered it so well because it's so tiny and fine. I did it on a couple different colors and it was beautiful, and it's really cool. Like, it's such a cool technique. Okay. So our fabric in the back is stretchy, so we don't want to fluff on the fabric part of it because it'll get lumpy. So where we want to fluff is between the felt and between the blank sticky, I need to figure out what it's actually called, the diamond dots fabric that we used. And then I'm gonna snip the little part so that it folds in, and then complete this like we do with any of our Mickey ears. If you want to know how to make more Mickey ears, check out my best Mickey ear tutorial revised, and there you have it. Once this is done, these ears are stunning, not even joking, stunning.